60 years of Cowboys history is brought to you by Lincoln.
It was known as the Deion Sweepstakes and led to Deion Sanders being the highest paid defensive player in the NFL. Welcome to From the Vault, 60 years of Cowboys history. I'm your host, Dana Jones, and I'm joined by experts in their own fields, Mary Padian of Storage Wars and Jonathan Thorne from the Dallas Cowboys. Mary, Jonathan, how are y'all?
Doing well. Looking forward to today's show.
Nice.
It's good to see y'all again. Are we ready to venture back to 1995?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what do you have for us today?
Well, today we not only have Deion Sanders' signed contract, but also the handwritten work of Jerry and Stephen Jones that shows us exactly how they got to his $35 million contract number.
Okay, so the Cowboys beat out numerous teams to sign Deion, including the Saints and the Eagles. We reached out to Stephen Jones to tell us what he remembers about that day.
Well, I just remember after we had lost that championship game there in San Francisco and Deion made such a big difference that Jerry pretty much said, hey, let's go get this guy. He's a playmaker, he's a winner, competitor.
So there's got to be a story behind the signing bonus of $12.999.
Actually, there is, and superstition played a factor in the bonus.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it was unlucky. Now, Jerry's always been a believer that 13 is a lucky number because he was born on the 13th, but I think Deion may have been a little pushback on, hey, I don't want to, 13 may not be lucky, so we'll make it 129999.
Okay, so what I think might be the most impressive is how quickly they were able to get this deal done.
You know, it really is. I mean, they got it done in like a couple of days.
Dang.
Jerry and I were back and forth thinking about kind of what we wanted to do before he went in and talked to Eugene Parker, and he wanted to do the deal, which was his prerogative, and I'm sitting in there playing with a lot of numbers, and he walks in, well, the deal's done. Anyway, he was headed back in there, and I kind of stopped him, and he goes, well, what are you going to do, hit me, Stephen? We're going to do this deal. And I said, well, look, we've just made this commitment with Troy, Emmett, and Michael. And I go, don't you think we ought to at least make sure they're all good with it? And he goes, well, I think they'll be fine with it. Anyway, the rest is history. Obviously, he was right. Turned out to be a great deal for the Cowboys. That's why he has 20 years on me. He knows when to hold them and when to fold them, and he was ready to make a deal, and as I said, it turned out to be the right deal for us as we used Deion to go win a championship ourselves.
Okay, speaking of numbers, Mary, what do you
Yes.
value these items at today?
Well, there have been a number of professional sports contracts for sale on the online marketplace, with the largest going for $1,020,000 in 2014
Wow.
for Babe Ruth's 1918 contract with the Boston Red Sox. And in 2005, Wayne Gretzky's 1979 contract with the Oilers went for about $43,000. And today there are a number for sale online, including Jim McMahon's and Otis Redding's, which are going for under $5,000. So if Jerry's handwritten notes are included with the contract and Stevens, I would say easily it would start at $20,000 at auction.
Dang.
Wow, that's some amazing company to be in. Babe Ruth. And,
Right. Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's like the greats.
Yeah.
The greats. Well, that's it for this episode of From the Vault, 60 years of Cowboys history, brought to you by Lincoln. Thank you from Jonathan, Mary, and I, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, hopefully.
From the Vault, 60 years of Cowboys history was brought to you by Lincoln.